Hello, my name is Guy. These last few days, we have been mourning the loss of a courageous human rights and environment activist. Berta Cáceres was assassinated in her home in Honduras, March 3rd, at the age of 43. Leader of her indigenous Lenca people, she opposed big money, mining and damming projects on their land. Assassinations are getting more and more frequent nowadays. It just reminds me of the 15 world-class microbiologists that died in 2001 over a period of a few months. Also the three scientists specialized in climate. Those three scientists just died in UK last summer. And also another group of 13 holistic doctors turned out dead or missing, again last summer in the US. All of those people were either killed or found dead in mysterious circumstances. What is going on? Well, nothing new. It has always been this way, but it's getting worse. Let's say it's getting worse. But it has always been this way, because this is the rule in the sheepfold. In the sheepfold, there's a ruler, and either you obey the ruler, and then you get the carrots, which is power, affluence, and prestige, and things go fine for you. Or you just don't obey. You don't obey the ruler, you disobey or you oppose the ruler. And then you get the sticks, the punishment. You're punished with the 3 sticks. Let's have a little look at those 3 sticks. The first one is the stick of exclusion. Exclusion means that you are not part of the group or the workplace. You are rejected from your family, where you work, where you play your team, or whatever circumstances. This is the first one. The second stick is dispossession. You're deprived from what you have. It could go as far as your children, having your children taken away, your diplomas, your right of practice, your home, whatever you have, may be taken away from you. And the third stick is called elimination. Elimination consists in 2 things. One, either you're put in jail, so you're eliminated, you're put in jail, or you're put in hospital, in a psychiatric hospital. And you will be diagnosed with ODD. ODD is a diagnosis that means oppositional denial disorder. It is now a psychiatric disease, or do they call it? If that is not enough, then you're assassinated. This is the way things are. And we're not going to change that. This is what's important to understand. So, because the sheep are trapped in an either-or trap situation. Either I obey the authority, but I disobey my conscience, or I obey my conscience and I disobey the authorities, but one way or the other, I am trapped, and I'm not comfortable. I'm not in agreement with any of those proposals. Well, there's only one way. First thing, what can we do with this? First thing is to say no. I say no to the either or. I will not accept the unacceptable in any situation. And the second thing is to realize that there is no solution in the sheepfold. There is no solution. There are three players. This is how they are. There's the sheep, there's the wolf, and there's the shepherd. And all the three of them, it's a play. It's a play with actors, and all the three of them have their role, and their role will not change. Is there a solution? Yes, there is a solution. But the solution is not in the sheepfold. It is outside of the sheepfold. Let us realize that as long as we remain in the sheepfold, every time we lose a war with the authorities, with the rulers, we become more of a victim. We experience powerlessness, more fear, and more despair. It will not improve in the sheepfold. We have to understand that and stop trying to change it. So the only way it's getting out, the only solution, is outside of the sheepfold. How do we get out of the sheepfold? Well, some people think that getting out of the sheepfold means going back to wilderness. No, it has nothing to do with this. We never go back anyway. But we can go up instead of going back. We can go up in consciousness. And this is what it is all about. What does that mean? Well, it means that the sheep will start questioning their identity, because the shepherd won't change, the wolf won't change, but the cornerstone of this sheepfold is a sheep. If there are no sheep, there's no sheepfold. So the sheep is the one who has the power, the real power to change. And how does he change? Well, by becoming aware of his real identity, becoming aware that the real power, the real supreme authority is within him and not outside of him. This world is a world of illusion. It does not exist. It's all false authorities. Those authorities are all false. It's a world of falsehood. So it's only moving into the direction of truth that we will end up being another person that we thought we were, becoming what I call the individual sovereign mayor. And this is where we're heading. Evolution of consciousness will put an end to all this war and disorder we're experiencing. And this is the only way we will be able to realize peace and order on this planet. In conclusion, from this viewpoint, and from this viewpoint only, Berta Cáceres, life and death have meaning. Thank you, Berta.